Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, welcome back to Quranic Connection TV. In today's episode, I want to focus on the question, like, how long does it actually take to learn the language? How long does it take to learn to understand the Quran? And the simple answer to that would be, it depends on you. You see, if you want to learn it super fast, right, then you could do it within a year, right? You can do it within a year. And what I would say is that you need to put in at least, 6 hours a week to be able to do it within a year, right? That means consistently. I don't mean eight hours in one day, because that's just like cramming, and when you cram, like, you can't retain most of it. So what I mean by that is that you got to do like an hour and a half every day. Like, if you do an hour and a half every day, then within 1 year you have like a high level of proficiency. You can understand the Arabic. When you hear it, when you read it, you can translate. You're able to now start to understand the Quran, and it affects your salah. Now that can happen in 1 year. Now, does that mean that you won't, if you do it slower? Because many of my students, they put in maybe 3 hours a week, right? 3 hours a week. So that means maybe an hour and a half over 2 days. Now, if that's the case, can they get like results quick? Like within 1 year, can they start to understand the Quran? Yes, of course they can, as long as they have a system that allows them to do that, right? They have a system that allows them to do that. They have a schedule and they put in the effort. So you're studying maybe an hour and a half, like one day, an hour and a half the next day, and throughout the rest of the week, like, you might just review, like put in like 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. And by doing that, like within 6 months, you will find yourself beginning to understand the Quran. But that's only if you're studying the Arabic and the Quran together. It has to be an integrated system, and not every system is that way. So you have to find a system where you study both the Quran and the language together. It's like studying the language through the Quran. Now, that is very possible. Now, what I'm saying to you is that, how long will it take? It depends on you. If you study like 2-3 hours a week, then you can, within a year, you're still understanding, right? If you're following a good system, you will still begin to understand the Quran. But if you want to speed it up, then maybe you're studying like 5-6 hours, 7 hours a week, and you will see much quicker results. But the most important thing, and the advice I give you, is that you've got to be consistent. Right? You've got to be consistent. Like, it can be small incremental steps that you're taking, but over a period of time. Now, there's one reason for why people do not succeed with the Arabic language, and that is that they do not, they set up their expectations all wrong. They expect that they're going to learn it in a 1 month intensive. You do a 1 month intensive and you're going to smash it, and by the end of the 1 month, you're going to know everything, right? That's not realistic. The truth is, that's not realistic for any language or any science. You will get a good grasp of an overview of the language or the subject that you're studying, but you're not going to become fluent and proficient in that period. Right? Like cramming information into your mind, like cramming for exams, you can't retain the majority of it. So the best way to do it is make it small, easy and simple, spread it out over the course of like 6 months, a year, 2 years, but make it so small that it's easy for you and you can consistently do it. And inshallah ta'ala, you will see like exponential results. Your results will be great. You'll feel as though you're really connecting with the Quran. And most importantly, don't forget that the whole journey of learning the Arabic language to understand the Quran is an act of worship. It's an act of worship if you make the right intention. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, "Innamal a'malu binniyat." Indeed, your actions are determined by what your intentions are, right? So if you intend to understand the Quran and you're doing this to understand the message of your Creator, then this is for you an act of worship. And inshallah ta'ala, it will be that. So fix your intention right from the beginning, fix it in the middle, fix it consistently, and it will be an act of worship. The whole process will be an act of worship for you. Make it small, consistent, and you will get the results that you want. So if you are interested in actually finding out about, I have a free class where I teach, it's a video class where I teach you about the 4 keys to success with your Arabic language, and within it you will learn some Arabic, within it you will learn some Quran. Like, it's one class where you go through like practical steps to understanding the language and the Quran. Like, check it out, QuranicConnection.tv/Arabic, and sign up there, and I'll email you that lesson, and you can check it out for yourself. Inshallah, I'm going to leave you with that. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.